All right, everybody, we got kicked off one more time, but hopefully this time it stays on. We're coming right to the end here and finishing up. But I was talking about Zane, and he was a picky eater. He had ADHD and sensory challenges. It was difficult to go out in public and for his mom to even go shopping, his parents creating chaos. He wasn't able to go to school. There's too much going on. He wasn't sleeping more than like 3 hours a night. I mean, and to let you know, he was 5 years old here. So, I mean, that can have an impact on everybody in the whole family, because if mom went up to go to the bathroom, he would wake up just and be awake, and it was a challenge for everybody. And I remember seeing them coming in, they were just like really stressed out. But then we started seeing changes with him and asking to eat more, and having variety in his foods. And he was actually able to go out, and his mom was able to go furniture shopping and drop him off at the kids' corner. And he was going back to school and even taking the bus by himself to school. And things had just been so much better and brighter for him. It was a 180 switch. And we see this from 180 switches like him to even kiddos having 10-20% improvement, where they're not having as much outbursts and they're able to focus better in school, and they're having to take less medications, and their relationships with mom and dad and other siblings are so much more, and their hope and their future was looking so much brighter just because of some of these changes. And we just have so much hope for these kiddos, and we hope that for you as well. But with these kiddos too, when you think about this nervous system, we would like to kind of put a little bit more clarity as we come to the end here. And there's 3 categories. We kind of help parents have a little bit, and people have a little bit more understanding about these kiddos. They could show up in 3 different ways. One is what we call a raging bull. You could think about a bull just being let out of the gates, just raging, bouncing around off the hook. And it's like, these are typically your classic ADHD kiddos, ones that have anxiety. They're just on the go. The gas pedal's stuck. It's apparent. We could see it. There's like no joke. And it's like, when we see parents that we tell this, it's like, oh yeah, that's my kid. They're bouncing off the wall. They're like that. And there's the other second category, which is the drunken bull. You think about this very strong, impactful animal, but it's drunken, it's discoordinated. The information is these are the sensory processing. This is not coordinating, it's not organizing the information properly. It's stressed out. These are noisy brains. We could see it even too in coordination, and they fall a lot and they bump into things. It's just they're not perceiving the environment properly. Then we have the last one, which is the combo, which is the drunken raging bull. These are typically more of those more stress states, more stress nervous systems. These typically, if we're classically, talking about labels, it's the autism, it's the seizures, the epilepsies, that world of where it's just total chaos. Both of them are hitting all on, stuck on, disorganized, stressed, chaos. Little things just throw kids in behavioral challenges, can't get out of them. It's hard to calm them down. These are just the type of those things. Now, again, there's blends of each, but these are just classically the 3 categories, to clarity around it. But with this information, this has changed lives so many times here that we've seen in the office, with stories like Zane, with other stories that we have, other testimonials that we have. There's always hope. And I say that word with a lot of conviction and a lot of passion behind it, because what I've come to find too, speaking with a lot of families like yourself out there, those that have dealt with this nonstop or even getting into it, but especially those that have been in it for a long time, this is the one word, the one thing that has been stripped from many families. You've been told, this is it. There's nothing else. You just got to deal with it. There's nothing else you can do. This is the road. This is the path. This is what you got to do. Especially, I see the heartache, and especially with those parents that don't want to medicate, and that's all they feel like they can do, to other families that have been doing everything and nothing's working, or it's just not working as much as they would like. But I know you're still up late at night. You're looking for the next thing. You're looking for the answers. This many times have been that answer. And I hope that you have an invigorated sense of hope planted back into you, whether it be just a little bit, you're super excited about it. I am ecstatic about providing this information so that each and every one of you have this understanding around it, because there is hope. There is more to it. You're not going to get this from other providers just because they haven't put the pieces together. You may get it from this one, a little bit of this from this one, and a little bit of this from that provider. But this holistic, this whole view of this, likely you haven't been given this clarity, this response around, and these answers around this. And, I wouldn't feel comfortable, saying, great, thank you, here's the information, good luck, and look forward to, possibly seeing you or talking to you in the future. In the state of the holidays, I always I always feel compassionate and compelled to provide a gift and an opportunity for those of you that likely, anytime I've done this, there's been questions that come up, and I'm always getting asked, is this what is going on with my child? The thing with it is I don't know. I don't know without actually sitting down with you and understanding what's going on and doing the non-invasive scans that we do with them, and then assessing their spine and their nervous system to be able then to really give you a specific answer if this is exactly what's going on, or if this is exactly, a component of what's going on, which many times is the case. But is there hope? Is there something else that we can do? I would like to provide you, for those that have this question, is this what's going on with my kiddo? Is this why they can't calm down? Is this why they can't focus in school? Is this why they're anxious to just go and do anything? Why they're always just blowing up and having tantrums and crying, and it's just a struggle? And if this is why they can't eat certain foods, or even with you, is this why I have headaches, or why I have gut challenges, or any other member of your family that may have a health challenge? If you haven't checked the nervous system, you may be just dealing with the effects of it, which is symptoms, which is great. If that's your world, then fantastic. But there's another world to where you can actually look to see if there's an underlying central cause of what's going on. If these are questions, these are interested answers that you're looking for, I'd like to provide you with an opportunity to get checked. And what this opportunity, which is normally up to $295 here in the office, I want to provide you for $50, is to sit down, knee to knee, consult. We'll go through the history. We'll understand more of these trends that I've looked for 14 years and helping decipher and do my CSI and understand more of what's going on, what they've been through. Be able to do the scans, which again are non-invasive. They literally are just a little roller that goes up the back, 2 little pads placed at different points throughout the neck and the back. If they're old enough, we'll do the heart rate variability, which is the third part here. All, again, non-invasive. They don't emit anything, not like an x-ray. It helps us gain this insight into areas where there could potentially be these areas of hidden nerve stress going on, these nerve patterns that may be occurring and creating this stress coming in, creating more noisy responses in the brain, and it causes the brain to respond the way that you don't like seeing what's going on. And then from when we have this information, I can sit down with the case, and then on that next visit, I can actually give you those answers. I can tell you, yes, we can help. And if we can help, I will show you specifically where these challenges and problems are occurring, explain it to you so you understand how and why your kiddo's nervous system has gotten to the stress point, but also, too, the most important part, what the roadmap would be like to help restore and get them back to functioning better, have a more calm, a more balanced, a more happy nervous system, to allow their body and their nervous system to express more of what they have the capability to do, to where now it's likely they're just in that stress state, and they're just responding with stress. And we will go through and answer any and all of your questions. That is what that 50 will cover, is that. And how you do that is give us a call here at the office. Jessica and Taylor are waiting. This opportunity is good for only the next half hour, for 30 minutes. For those of you on here, call in and get that reserved. We've got a busy practice. This is why I only do this. We want to reserve specific times for you, taking the time out. I want to provide this opportunity for you and for those that you love and care about. And it's good, 50 for you, for your kiddos. You can get the whole family checked as well. This is extending out just to make sure we get checked, to make sure we get the proper information to make the proper decisions for the health and function of you and your family and the kiddos and the people that you are most concerned about. Once we get that, once we go through all that information, at that point, that decision's up to you. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to follow through with any of the recommendations, but at least get checked, get awareness, get clarity around what's going on. I have a true passion for this. I would love to help, and you, not only now, in the future, help change your life, help change your kid's life. Looking forward to seeing if there's that opportunity as well. Thank you for all the love out there. Please share this as well. We're looking to impact the lives of so many people out there. Get this information out to any of those that can use this and help make those changes that we love to see and love to do here in the office as well. We are always here as a resource for you and those you love and care about. If you know anybody else that might be interested in this, please have them like our page. We are going to constantly have little tips, little videos, little posts, things to help along the process as well. But right now, I really hope right now to you mom out there, you dad out there, you're concerned, don't wait. Procrastination is a thief of health. Take advantage of this opportunity, not for me, for you. The 50, it's a throw out there. We're even we're going to be donating this to a nonprofit the National Family Wellness Alliance that's out there, who puts funds into researching care for kids. And so it's not for me, it's for you guys. That's why I'm doing this. Holiday season, thought I'd give you a gift as well. For those especially, take advantage of the opportunity. For those that do, I can't wait to look forward to seeing you, helping see how we might be able to change your life, help change your kiddos' lives here in the next holiday season, and obviously throughout the course of the life that you have and that your kiddo has as well. But until next time, everybody, we're all done, but I look forward to seeing you. But until we chat again, be elevated.